Hello, friends.
Did we forget Vixen?
Dance practicer.
Did we get Vixen?
Yeah.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer,
Hello, friends.
and Rudolph.
Great job. Great job.
Hello, friends.
That's what you need.
Rudolph.
Okay,
Because if we forget Vixen, she gets her feelings hurt.
Hello,
No.
friends.
Hello.
Yeah, we're sorry to everyone who doesn't know any of the leaders' name because they don't.
okay, everybody. Santa, does Addie want to?
I
Does
don't
Addie
talk.
want to ask you a question? Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute everybody in a second. Addie, do you want to ask your question?
Me? Santa, am I on the nice list?
I have that right here. And
Hello, friends.
yes, yes, you are.
Santa, I hate to ask, but did I make it?
Oh no, you can't.
That's
What was that, Santa? Did I make the list there?
looking here.
No, that was one.
We have our nice list.
Oh,
We have our naughty list.
Which one am I on?
That's the way, man.
We have the
Santa, who's that?
improvement list, but you are on the list.
hello, friends.
Oh, I'm on A list. Okay.
You are on a list.
The Chaz
Who's
had
that
all they said was
nicely?
hello, Santa. But Chris, do you have a question?
You are on a list.
What is his favorite food?
Chris Chad, you have a question?
Yes. Yes. What's your favorite fruit?
Santa, what is this then?
What's your
What
favorite
is
fruit?
say?
My favorite
favorite
fruit is figs.
What?
I can't get enough of
Figs.
figs at this time of year.
Those are
I
the
like
things.
cookies.
But someone did promise me a 7
I
Up.
cut that off. I cut that off.
And I really like that, but my
Hey, wait,
favorite
wait,
fruit
wait,
is figs.
Felicia, you guys have a question? You want to ask a question?
Nice.
You already
Now,
called me.
Vixen though, it's never that supposed
Go ahead.
I'm so pissed.
Oh, you.
Bye,
Go ahead.
Dory.
Hello, friends.
Bye,
How cold is it in the North Pole?
Merry
Oh,
Christmas too.
Merry Christmas.
Hello, friends.
It is very cold. That's why I have to wear all this fur.
No such a Friday. No such a Friday.
Hello, Ellen.
We have about 6 elf high in snow right now.
Wait, where's the
All right,
elves?
Samantha,
Oh, the
Davis,
elves
do you
are
guys have a
first.
question, or is that just a statement that you could hear?
I have a question.
Hold on, we're going in line. We're going in line of the way they were typed on it. Krista Fields, do you have a question?
What is your,
How you get into your house with no chimney?
how you get to the house with no chimney?
Hello, friends.
Really a good question. And
Mom.
there's
Hello,
house
friends.
with no
without
chimney.
chimneys,
Hello,
there's a lot of homes that you can't do that. So what I do is with the permission of your mom and dad. And your mom
Hi,
and dad know
friends.
about this, is they let me use my magic key.
Hello, friends.
You're the magic key. Magic key.
Who's got a magic key?
This key allows me to open any door.
Yes.
Claus really likes
I was
me to
paying.
use this because it
I was
keeps me
alone,
safe.
stood up, as peaceable as never that was so pissed. Hey.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Bye, friends. I'm eating C. You got bigger for something too.
Hector, Hector, you have a question?
Man, cut that off. Mom.
Hector, I see you have a
Wait,
question. Hector's question was, can he have a new tablet, Santa?
What was that?
Hector wants to know if he can have a new tablet.
Well, we're going to do the best that we can to get everything that everybody wants. So we're going to work real hard, but we do a
But
good
never
job.
that fight.
Elf really do a nice job of trying to give everybody
Oh,
something.
hey!
So we'll see what we can do on that.
Look at my face! Look at my face! Dad, I'll miss you.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you piss. Oh, hey! I will never fight you.
Stan, are you there?
I will never fight you.
Stan, you look you're muted.
Oh, hey!
Stan, you need to unmute yourself.
Mama. Well, you
So
like
where
this
they-
American?
Hold on, let me see if I can do it myself here for him.
I'm gonna cut that off. Play.
Where's Sam?
He's accidentally muted himself. Stan, unmute yourself, please.
Oh, but it's
I'm back.
yeah. Oh, but that.
Somebody blocked me out.
Got a
There's
That was the
baby.
Grinch. The Grinch was that.
I'm
go.
telling you,
Whoa,
remember,
whoa,
there's
stop.
3 left. There's 3 left. Blocking Santa's not good.
Stop laughing.
It's the red pin. So, how's everybody doing?
How's everybody
It was
doing?
good.
Everybody's
good.
good? Everybody's
Yeah, it was
fit?
doing great.
The O'Mearas have a question. Steve or Connor or Rosie or Liam, you guys want to ask questions? You're on mute, by the way. See Santa right there, Hudson? Okay, see? See if we can see it. There we go.
Santa, you wear your mask on every houses.
Santa is very lucky that we're COVID free. I've been checked out by all the governments in the world, but Santa will be wearing his mask as I make my rounds.
The O'Mearas, you have your question ready?
So, yeah, so we want to know how old Santa is.
Oh, well, I'm over 800 years old, but I think I look a really good
100
70.
years.
Yeah, over 800.
You don't look a day over 79.
So you look pretty good.
I like to
Not a
think
day over
I'm
750.
75.
I would have guessed somewhere in there.
Santa right there. Hudson, you got a question for him?
800.
All right.
I look at Michael.
All right, let me look for the next question.
Michael. Another question?
Don't do that, Papa. Don't do because you're gonna close this.
Krista Field, I missed you a minute ago. It looks like Caden has a question. Are you on mute?
Maybe you want to come up and
Wait, who has a question?
Krista Fields. She was on here a minute ago,
I'll put on it. Okay.
unless she dropped. Okay.
Put it there. Pay attention, Santa Claus. Where is Santa Claus? Santa Claus is here.
John, here, John.
No, not done.
All I got is a lot of well, I'm on mute.
John.
You like M&M's?
There's one from says Mike's phone. So that's probably Michael Salome. You have a question?
My question is, how long does it take you to go around the world?
Well, we do it in one night. We fly out of the North Pole, and fortunately, because of the time differences, we're able to do it all in one night and in all one route.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really, my frequent flyer miles are fantastic.
I see the Scots that asked my question. No, I didn't make the right list. JC Squad, you guys have a question? Y'all still on? I see y'all. Y'all are on mute. Let me see if I can help you get yourself off mute.
You like
There we go. Now we can hear you now.
Where is Mrs. Santa?
Oh, Mrs. Santa, she's quite busy right now. She's wrapping presents. She's helping the elves. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't do what I do if it wasn't for Mrs. Claus. It's just like she actually runs the North Pole. I show up, I eat the tarts, I eat the fig bud, I eat all of the things so I fit in my suit. She makes sure it's clean. I couldn't find my boots if it wasn't for Mrs. Claus. So she's actually quite busy at this time of year.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
Okay, Jose Saldana, that you guys have a question? Let me take you off. You're on mute. Hold on. Yeah, ask it. There you go.
Yeah, we just want to know what Santa's favorite cookie was.
The next one I get.
I'm saying you don't care about which cookie you get, huh?
I have not had I have not had a bad cookie in over 300 years.
That's awesome.
Well, cookies are the theme here. The Davis family, you have a question?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
I
can
can
hear
hear you.
Okay. Do you prefer cookies or candy?
Ooh. Santa has got a little sweet tooth. So I will say if I have a peppermint candy, I probably want a cookie. Just to have that.
You like both.
If I have a cookie, I want a little candy. But I remember, because of Mrs. Claus, I also eat all my vegetables. I eat right. I mean, I get my 8 servings of vegetables and meat. So I do eat right. So I don't eat too much of the candy all year, but I do. Santa does have a sweet tooth.
Eric Salinas, I think you had a question. Her video just lost her video.
You like
There we go. There we go.
You like M&Ms?
Oh, every color of M&M. Every color. The one, the reason why Santa really likes the M&Ms, they're very festive looking. So even in July, I feel like I got a little bit of Christmas in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the Scotch, you have a question about his favorite reindeer, I believe. Let me see if I can unmute y'all or ask you. There we go.
Yes, we wanted to know if you have a favorite reindeer.
These reindeer have been with me a long time. And it's kind of hard to have a favorite. As I said earlier, Vixen, she gets her feelings hurt a little bit. Dasher definitely takes the lead. And of course, Dancer, she's just as graceful as she can be.
Does Rudolph have a big head because he gets mentioned more than the rest? I was just wondering.
Well, that's one reason why we don't take Rudolph every year.
Really?
Rudolph is a wonderful lead reindeer. His nose is just so valuable because it's shiny and it glows. But he did not only get a poem all to himself, he got a TV special. He's cutting some, multimedia deals. So, but, I guess to be such a celebrity, Rudolph really keeps it in check as much as the most famous reindeer can.
Yes.
Do they get paid?
Reindeer.
Elves get paid?
Well, the reindeer don't get paid. They what they do is, as magical reindeer, they love to fly, and they have to rest up every year to get ready to make that Christmas route. The elves, we're very fortunate. We have all woodland elves here. No earth elves, no rock elves. These are all woodland elves. And their favorite thing is just to make toys for boys and girls. So the work there is very much for the reward. But we have a happy family here.
It says Mike's dad has a question.
Okay.
Which mic is that? Is that you guys?
My dad asked if Santa's a Cowboys fan.
Well, you know, Santa doesn't have a lot of time for, you know, NFL type football, but I am a real fan of the Antarctic Timberwolves. You know, I really get to see them a lot, and I like them. Yeah.
You know, Santa, I was about to press end this call if you'd said yes, so I'm glad you answered
But I will say this, every year Jerry Jones sends me a big list of things that he wants. He's not been on the nice list.
Well,
yeah, he wants more than anything to get a Super Bowl win. That's the thing that he asks for every year.
And a GM and a quarterback and a starting receiver and defense. And by the way, I'm getting a lot of those requests from the other football teams too. No, it's like I said, Santa Claus likes all the sports, but I kind of support the North Pole teams. I'm a homer.
Let me I'm gonna go ahead and flick on some people that haven't, if I see on here that haven't asked a question. Okay. Andres, I'm going to click on you now. You guys have a question. If you'd unmute. Do I have a question?
You know, I like TV.
Okay, question, Alexia. Zah, what would you like to ask Santa?
A toy car.
Huh?
A toy car.
What is it?
What's your favorite song?
Well, I like all the Christmas carols. I have to be honest, I really like the ones that, you know, mention me. So Santa Claus Comes to Town is really a good one. I've got that on my shuffle.
Oh, we like that one too.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, an iPod that's long.
You know, I kind of like all the more of the classic, so Christmas songs, the Noels, not too much for the modern stuff.
Let me go up here to Hector. Hector.
I have a question. What's the reindeer fly? How did a reindeer fly?
They run really fast and get a good start.
Really?
And
Just like the
I would have to say that after all these years, they fly really, really well.
Oh, wow. That was cool.
They fly really, really well. I think they could do it by themselves now. But there's a lot of magic. There's a lot of Christmas magic that's in use up here at the North.
There are.
No.
Hector, do you have a question?
Yep. You see, well, Mr. Allen, sometimes there's a lot of people true to my heart, just like my cousin Nanny, and she loved you so much, and he give a big hug each other.
I miss my family. I miss you guys.
And I miss you guys.
You're sweet.
And I miss you guys.
Adriana, do you guys have a question there at your house?
We're good.
All right. Karen Litzford, how about you guys? What about Jonathan?
Bring him up.
Let me get you unmuted. There you go. Karen, how are you doing?
Come here, sit down. Get out.
No.
Give it.
No.
I have a question. How many cookies can you eat in one night in Christmas?
Let's see.
I probably eat 300 more than I should.
Oh my God.
That's
a
why.
lot.
That's why I take like a bite. You'll see that, you know, last year particularly, you saw that I only left a half of the cookie left. So I only, in fairness, I only take a bite. So I don't think it's that much. I don't think it's cheating on Mrs. Claus's diet.
Hey, come here.
Darla, does Bradley have any questions? Is Bradley there?
No, he don't have any more questions right now.
All right. Who else has a question that they want to ask?
I'm gonna ask if he has a radio in. Get up to the. You want to ask my cat?
Santa, I
Do you
have
think it has a radio in this place?
Let me look down to the list here real quick.
So, actually, you want to ask your question?
Has Santa anything?
Ask him.
Hold on, there's a lot of people in the waiting room. Hold on.
Ask him now.
Since you give presents to everybody in the world, what do you want for Christmas?
Hey, Lisa,
I want
What's the
every
question,
boy and girl to be very, very happy this year.
Noah, look.
everybody that just joined, you know what? Raise your hand up, and if I'll see you, then I'll ask you, and you can ask the question. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll start with all the new people right now.
Look, they're gonna show Santa.
Dennis Warren. I'm trying to unmute you real quick.
Hi.
Look.
There's Chase.
Yeah, they can see us.
Dennis, can you hear me?
Hi.
Everybody, hey, everybody,
Noah.
everybody, don't talk all at once. I'll have to mute everybody.
Okay.
Look, see? Look, see other people.
Okay.
Everybody, I'm gonna have to mute everybody if everybody talks. We won't be able to hear each other.
Well, tell me,
Chase.
Okay, the Warren family, I'm trying to unmute you. Okay, there we go. You guys have a question? Hi, this is Alan.
Hi, hello.
And we got Santa on here somewhere. There he is, Chris Kringle. You
No
guys have a
question.
Well, hello.
I must cowify.
Hey, Alan, if
Yeah.
you hover over the three dots on Santa's window, you can pin him into the main screen.
All
And
right,
then you can always see Santa.
where's he at? I can always see him, but hold on. Yeah. Got him. Right there?
Okay.
I can't see everybody else now, though.
Yeah, I've got everybody across the top, and then we've got Santa in the big window.
I've got like 5 people across the top. Yeah, let me put it back the other way because that just messed me up. Hold on.
Sorry.
Adding up.
For everybody else, if you want to see just Santa, you can hover over the three dots on Santa's picture and pin
Okay.
him to the window.
Hi.
Noah Juarez, do you have a question?
Hello, Santa.
Hello.
This is Gavin.
Well,
Hi, Gavin. Gavin, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi.
Oh, you did it.
Santa can ask you
That's awesome.
Ask him a question.
You know what? Go ahead and everybody just hold on and let Gavin ask the question.
Christmas.
Is he gonna get his presents for Christmas?
oh, I know what to do here.
Gavin is definitely getting the Christmas for present. Present for Christmas.
Thank you. I really wanted my presents for Christmas.
Well, you definitely earned it this year, buddy.
And we saw your name. You know, I went through when Kevin got his letter. Gavin, I saw your name on the nice list. That was pretty cool. And I was reading Kevin's. That was cool.
Yeah. I love it when I'm on the nice list.
I see Gavin.
On the naughty.
Gavin on the nice list right there.
Merry Christmas, Gavin.
Hey, Noah.
Merry Christmas.
Very, very cool, Gavin. Noah, do you have a question?
Do you have a question, Noah?
Yeah.
Just say, you want to just say hi, Santa.
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
That's all he wants to say.
You remember Noah, don't you?
I'm glad he did.
You remember Noah, don't you? His father was the policeman at the Christmas party a couple of years ago.
That's right.
Tori, do you have a question? Let me unmute, see if I can help you get unmuted for you. Tori, you have a question for Santa?
No, not really.
You don't? Okay.
Mm.
How about Litzy? Litzy, I see you on there. Do you have a question? Let me see if I can unmute you on. Hi, Litzy. Do you have a question for Santa? Can you hear me, Litzy?
Yeah.
What's your question? What was that? We can't hear it.
I've been cleaning my room all day.
I'm not able to hear. There's too much other noise going on in the background here. If I couldn't make it out, Chuck, Santa?
An airplane.
I was at an airport.
Whoever's making that no particular noise, if you could go on mute real quick.
I'm good.
Do you have a question? Marcos, do you have a question? Okay, I see there's an Tina.
Presents do you deliver in one night?
All of them.
Okay, there's an Tina on here. I'm trying to get them in. Can you hear me? Your picture's super
Yes.
black.
Santa Claus is coming up.
You guys have a question?
No.
Cool. All right. Anybody else have a question that hasn't had it? Oh, there's Big Chase. I see it in front of me. Chase, you have a question? Doug, does Chase have a question?
Yeah, he wants to know how many elves are in the North Pole.
Yeah, how many elves you got going on?
At last count, and again, because you got to remember, it's not just the elves, it's the elves and their families and their children and their pets. And I mean, we have a big community here at the North Pole. I mean, we make Amazon look very, very small.
Amen.
But the favorite things the elves have is putting together, making the presents, getting ready for Christmas. They spend all year doing this.
Okay, does anybody else have a question they want to ask?
I do.
Hey, what, Santa, do you have any stories you want to tell us? You're a good storyteller. Is there was there anything funny that happened any year that you've given gifts out that maybe you went down somebody's chimney and got stuck or anything like that?
Well, the one thing is, there's always tons of stories when I do my job. Probably the biggest, what I've noticed in the last few years, particularly this year, there's a lot of old men with beards that look like me.
Really?
Really. I mean, it's just, it's just like, I can't wait for the quarantine beards to come off because, there's been a lot of people looking like Santa this year.
Didn't know.
Anna, Jonah has a question.
Hey, Jonah.
Do you have a radio in your sleigh?
Yes, we have, and again, that's why Santa doesn't really use Zoom much, because I have a magical telescope that allows me to see around the world. So this is a little new to me, but yes, we have a great communication center at the North Pole. We, you see us on Christmas Eve. On the news, they show that, my track around the world with the radar system. And then I have a little radio right here that I use to kind of keep me in touch with what's going on as they're loading up the sled. So we have lots of radios. My favorite's an old timey tube radio. It gets fantastic because I hear all over the world. But yes, we have a lot of radios up here.
Jonathan Lisford, I see you right there, and I know you got something to say. Do you want to ask a question? Mr. Lisford, you got something to say to us? You got a question?
Ask him if he took you off the no. Ask him if he took you off the naughty list.
Jonathan, if you don't ask a question, we'll get you off the nice list.
I don't think he's going to talk tonight.
Yeah,
That's fine, but we have quite a long naughty list. And as you can imagine, that list is wrote on a piece of paper that rolls up and rolls out. So unfortunately, we had a pretty big naughty list this year.
Michael Salome, do you have a question? I see you at the computer. Michael, do you have a question?
Okay.
What about, Ashley, you had your hand up a minute ago. Do you have another question? Yeah, you go ahead and ask it.
Say it. Happy holidays.
What does a reindeer like to eat?
Well, you know, the thing about the reindeer is they're woodland. So they like to forage. They eat lots of grass. And of course, you feed them the oats and the grains.
What day?
So they like their plants. They like their grass.
Okay. Listen, you guys have another question? I saw you had your hand up.
Turn it off.
Anyone buy you turkey?
Okay, guys, let me have the first time.
Does anybody else have a question?
I thought Tori was raising her hand. She had a question.
Tori, did you have a question? Yeah.
Eric has a question.
I have a question.
Okay.
So,
Do we
had
lose
a
it?
question.
thinking, what do you like to eat? What kind of like desserts you like to eat? I know you like cookies, but
I love cookies.
Anything else you like to eat?
Oh, well, you know, like I said, it takes a lot of energy to stay in Santa shape.
Round?
So, but I will say this, when I fly over Texas, I do like grabbing a brisket sandwich.
Oh.
You don't go deer hunting or anything, do you?
You know, and a blizzard from Dairy Queen's always nice. You know, I'll fly over on that. But as you all said earlier, Santa Claus tries to eat right. He eats all his vegetables. I drink my milk. I eat my fruits. So.
Okay, anybody else have a question? I thought I heard someone.
Yeah.
You like Coke or milk?
Me and Coca-Cola have been talking about this for years. There's nothing wrong with a little Coca-Cola every now and then, but they've been using my image for a long time. Santa is a milk drinker.
Bless you. Thank you.
And I have no polar bears in the Santa village.
There's no polar bears.
But Coke's okay, but just every now and then, okay? Remember that, just every now and then. Drink your milk.
Anybody else have a question?
Me.
Okay.
I got a question. Do you know I'm your biggest fan, Santa? I'm actually your biggest fan.
Oh, that's great. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh.
Thank you.
If there was
That's all I
trading
got
cards,
to say.
I would have yours.
That was the best question today. Who else has?
Santa's prices right.
Santa, can you tell tell us how COVID has affected you. Have you? I know you can't come to our party, and we really, really missed you having you there. And I know, when we went up to Columbus together and we sat and talked at lunch, and you were pretty upset because you go to a lot of parties for kids this time of the year, but you told me that ours was your favorite. So can you elaborate on that a little bit? Your feeling COVID and
Well, that's been Santa's biggest disappointment this year. I couldn't come to the Blue Skies party this year, that we couldn't have one. So to me, that's been the biggest disappointment that I've had this year. But I think it's really, really important to remember all the good stuff that happened this year too. The thing is, we'll stay positive, and I look forward to coming to the party next year.
Thank you. We look forward to having you. Did everybody get a chance to check out Santa's video that he made in Columbus, Texas at the Santa Museum?
Just for you.
Yes, it was great. We watch it.
Good.
Thank you for the video.
I was glad.
And the letter too.
Wanted to do that.
If you ever get a
Janelle
chance,
would like to say something.
Sure.
Go ahead, Janelle.
Can I have a dream catcher for Christmas?
You can have green ketchup.
Yes, you could.
Any kind that you want. You've made the list.
Well, I've got a few people to wait. You
made the list.
You made the list. You can have green ketchup.
I want some
Yes,
26
thank you,
American
Santa.
forces.
Hey, Cyrus just joined us. And then Mary, the Jeffersons, and Mary just joined us.
Yeah, my head is out the window. Okay?
Yes.
Marcus, you have another question?
Hold on.
Marcos, are you still on here? Yeah, let me unmute you. Hold on. There you go.
I got a question. Does the Polar Express visit the North Pole?
I'm sorry, we had some snow come through. What was that?
Did the Polar Express ever come to the North Pole?
The Polar Express does come to the North Pole.
That's right.
A lot of people do take the train back and forth every year.
Hey, Cyrus.
We have a nice depot station. It's nice.
We had one, the Chaz just actually asked a question. They want to know, does Santa like to watch The Price is Right?
Santa doesn't watch a lot of TV. Like I said earlier, I like listening to a lot of old radio. I like the good classic music. This time of year, we don't really have much time for TV.
Yes.
So no, I haven't really seen The Price is Right because, we give everything away. So
I guess every price is right for you.
There is no price on our gifts.
Hey, Cyrus, I see that you joined us. You have a question, buddy?
Yes.
What's your question, sir? What question do you have, Cyrus?
I have.
Internet.
I have toy. I have VTech with my machine wide waves Christmas present.
What was the question again?
I'm sorry, sir. There's a lot of snow up here. I didn't hear that.
Cyrus, what was the question again?
And special price, fun to learn laptop.
Oh, you wanting a laptop? You want a fun to learn laptop?
Yes.
Well, we're working on that. And like I said, we're doing the best that we can to give all the gifts to everyone. And like I said, we'll do the best that we can do.
Mary, do you have a question?
Can't promise, but we'll do the best that we can do.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi Santa, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really glad to see you.
Yeah, my belly really hurt a lot, so I'm not feeling well. Hey Santa, look, I saw you and Rudolph. Look.
See that?
Yeah, that's Rudolph and you. Look,
Yeah.
that's Santa and Rudolph.
Yeah. So Rudolph is your favorite.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I promise because he's your favorite,
Mhm.
we'll hitch him up to the front of the team this year.
There's the grant.
Oh.
The girls will steal all your Christmas.
Everybody look down at ex-Tina's web. It looks like they're in their car and they're showing Christmas decorations outside somewhere. Kind of cool.
No, what on the earth is doing here?
Okay, who else has a question? Anybody else have? You can ask more questions than one. You can ask additional ones. Anybody else have one?
Does Santa drive a car?
I actually have several cars. Santa does in the garage. I have a garage off to the side. Most of them are very old. Don't take them out too often. Because again, here at the North Pole with the rails on the sleigh, it's so much easier to get around. But Santa likes cars. You know, my favorite cars are Hot Wheels.
That's some of your favorite too, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Love Hot Wheels. Have a whole garage of Hot Wheels.
So do we, huh? Yeah.
But Santa normally uses his sleigh all year.
Who else has got a question? Raise your hand. Okay, go ahead, Litzy.
Thank you for the letter, Santa.
You're very welcome.
What's that? It's Santa.
Raise your hand if you have a question. I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, let me make sure that you're unmuted. Okay.
Want to say hi to Santa or something?
There we go.
I just would like to tell everyone Merry Christmas and I hope they have a happy holidays.
You too. Thank you. That was sweet. Very sweet. Which again, the list.
Raise your hand if you have a question or comment. Hector, let me make sure you're off mute.
Okay. Hey, Senna, I have a question. Senna, I have a question. You see, I wish you been around on the sled. You deliver Christmas present with the children tonight.
Well, on Christmas Eve, yes.
And Senna, I can wait till my cousin Nanny's gonna be so happy and she deliver all the Christmas present and send it later on Sunday on 20th.
Oh, well, there's some exceptions that we'll have to make at different times because, you know, families do get together and then when they reach out and let us know, we do our best to try to accommodate everyone's schedule.
Hey, Santa, you know, the gift that you got me last year, I'd hate to really tell you this, but I tried to return it. When I took it back, they told me they don't take returns on coal.
No.
You know, could you give me something beside coal next year, please?
Well, what you get's up to your behavior, young man.
Mr. Allen was
You just make an exception this year. I mean, I know I didn't have a good year. I was in a slump. No.
We've had this conversation when you were sitting on my knee.
Yeah,
I gave you to work. You had work to do, young man.
Got it.
He had 12 months.
I've had like 50 years and it hasn't worked.
It's like, I'm just telling you, young man, if you want that pink pony, you've got to do the work.
I guess I'm young compared to you since you're 800 and I'm like almost 60. So I guess I am young compared to you.
I feel great. Great.
Anybody else have a question?
Coco, she puts a little, ginkgo in there, doing great. Santa is doing great, guys. He's really doing good.
You got any kind of a hint what you're, because everybody that's been to the Christmas party knows that Santa comes in something different every year. We've been in He came in on a cement mixer one time. He came in a horse and buggy, a motorcycle, police car. Any hints on what you would have came in this year or what you might come in next year?
Well, you know, every year we try to do something really special for all the boys and girls. And I know we have lots of car fans. We were looking at maybe some local car clubs. You know, so again, we do give those entrances lots of thoughts because I know you're glad to see Santa, but we also want to bring something cool for you guys to look at.
Could you like go in a plane and maybe like parachute out over the thing?
I could, but the problem is when I parachute, I keep lifting up and flying.
True. Well, you jump out of the sleigh, I guess. Maybe you do that.
I fly great. I just never can seem to land, which is why I use a sleigh.
Got it. That's why you're Santa. You think of these things.
It's 800 years. It's been a lot. We've tried everything. I mean, we just found that the sleigh is the best device to deliver a maximum amount of toys in one evening. Science.
Do you have kids, Santa? Does anybody ever thought of that question before? Did you have kids?
All the world children are my kids.
How do I do it?
Particularly,
Right here?
my favorite family is the Blue Skies, boys and girls.
Santa needs to be a politician. I'll tell you that right now.
There's a lot of politicians on that naughty list this year.
All of them?
Every one of them?
All of them?
Lots of coal is going out.
So how long have you and Mrs. Claus been married then? So
Oh, it's very fortunate that, you know, I mean, Mrs. Claus is much younger than I am. She's only 748 years old.
yeah, I'm gonna tell her that when I see her.
So I married a much younger Mrs. Claus. But we've been married almost a century. I mean, almost a full millennium now.
Where'd y'all meet?
Well, we met when I left Turkey. You know,
I didn't even know you were in Turkey, but okay.
Oh yeah.
You go everywhere.
I've traveled the world. I mean, I did many things before I became Santa. And you know, you all know the story of Saint Nicholas. So
there's a question here from Mary. It says, do you also deliver Harry Potter fictional characters?
Harry Potter's always seems to be very popular. And like I said, because we want to make sure that everyone gets a present, we do the best that we can do.
Okay.
And like I said, we will do the best that we can do.
Where are you going?
To get you what you want.
And in April, is April on here? They're asking about delivering Draco Malfoy.
Oh, that's a Harry Potter. He's definitely would be on the naughty list.
Would he?
Dominant.
Connor, I've been seeing you the front and center the whole time. I know you got a question, man. What kind of questions Connor O'Mara have, or Rosie?
Connor, what do you have? What question do you have?
Ask him. Is James Harden going to get traded? Ask him that question.
Is James Harden getting traded or what?
Yeah. Can you put some coal in the stocking for us, please?
Well, James Harden definitely has sent me his wish list, and
he's on the naughty list.
He sent me his wish list. I mean, you know,
he's got. Does he have the Nets on his wish list and the Heat and the Sixers?
Like I said, you know, the thing about the wish list and people on that is, you know, Santa don't listen and tell.
Oh, you sure ratted me out a few minutes ago, but next, okay.
Well, you try to put Santa on an ice block, and Santa will spank you.
That's true.
This is old school Claus.
I noticed. Okay. Does anybody else have a question? I know somebody's got a question, remark. There we go. Hold on. Let me make sure I can unmute y'all. Janice, are y'all? There you go. There you go.
Ask them, do you like ice cream? She wants to know,
She wants to know, do you like ice cream?
The greatest thing about North Pole ice cream, it's everywhere. I never have to put it in a refrigerator. I have, and you know, my favorite till the next one is vanilla. I like vanilla.
Vanilla.
I like chocolate. I like strawberry. I like.
Piano.
But yes, Santa loves ice cream.
You say thank you.
Rosie wants to sing a question to you.
Okay.
Santa, what's his favorite? Mystical
Musical instrument. What's your favorite musical
instrument?
Oh, that was the best question. I love the way you did that. You know, as Santa mentioned, I like a lot of the old classic Christmas music. I like the big band, the arrangements. So I think Santa would, if I had to just pick one, it would be the piano.
Yay! Yay!
The piano.
Not good for me. I screwed up.
Anybody else have a question? Eric, you
The
got
Chias have one.
Go ahead.
The Chias sent you one.
Oh, they did?
Uh-huh.
I'll read that one. Charlie Chia wants to know if Fred Jefferson and Earl Ivory made it to the nice list.
Well,
no way. If I didn't make it, they didn't make it. Come on.
Yeah. Yes, like I said, there is the 3 lists that I have for the Blue Sky group. The nice, the naughty, and the does need improvement. So, but nobody made the naughty list.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Nobody made the naughty list.
Hey, Cyrus, is your dad there?
Yes.
Put him on the camera real quick. Can you get Earl for us?
Yes.
Appreciate it.
But everyone tried really hard. They really tried really hard.
Okay. Who else has? I know somebody else has got a question. Jonah, you're scratching your beard there. What do you got?
How long did it take you to grow that beard, and how come after all this time it's not longer than that?
If it went longer, I would trip over it. It'd hang up in chimneys. So I like a nice beard. This beard here, I was probably been working on 1678. I think when I first really started growing this one out. So yeah, the thing is, Santa Claus is like everyone else. My whiskers grow different lengths. We have a great elf barber in the North Pole. Really,
even Santa has to clean it up.
I like the way that he cuts my hair. But yeah, Santa's always kind of had a beard.
So have you ever had a job besides being Santa Claus?
I have the best job in the world. Why would I do anything else?
I mean, you were young once. So did you come out of the womb as Santa, or what did you do before you came Santa?
Well, I was a saint.
You were a saint, okay.
I did a saint.
Well, Saint Nicholas, right?
Did a saint job for a while, you know.
Got it. That makes sense.
You know, delivering, you know, gifts. You know, healed a few lepers. You know, I did stuff like that. You know.
Do you ever miss a Christmas because you were sick or anything like that?
No, because that's the wonderful thing about magic. When you do good, it is good. You do bad, it doesn't work.
Got it.
So magic is only for good.
Okay, hold on. We got another one from Alex and April to everyone. They want to know if they can't get Draco Malfoy, can you bring me a candle that smells like him? I think I'm on a nice list.
Well, as I said, you know, Santa, we're going to do the best that we can do to get you what you hope to have. But I think you'll like what we've got loaded up for you. So we'll do the best job that we can.
I guess my question is, I don't really know a whole lot about Draco Malfoy. What would a candle smell like that smells like him? Somebody answer that one for me, because I don't know. Come on, Santa, you can't be stumped now.
No, I've just never sniffed him, but I was thinking lizard fart.
Oh, Santa.
Definitely lizard fart. Yeah.
I'm thinking, that's the, I mean, we have a whole elf committee that determines these things. But when, it has never come up, oddly enough, but I think that's in my I would go with that. I mean, we kind of leave that to Krusty Elf to decide on fragrances.
They said maybe like mint or a ferret.
Oh, I mean, that's not a bad one. I've ate a Taco Bell. That might work.
So do you stop at fast food places on the way? Like when you're delivering, you get hungry and maybe you're here in Houston, you stop off at Taco Bell or anywhere like that? You got a favorite?
To get everything delivered out in the night, I really only have an option for fast food. So, one year I might be into a little Long John Silver's. One year McDonald's might be nice. It depends on the mood, depends what's open. But really, honestly, with all the food that's left out for me, I don't really have to do that too often.
Well, I would think as old as you are, you get a heck of a senior citizen discount wherever you go.
Oh, I have to insist to pay. People want to comp Santa, and it's like, I can't do that. I got to remain impartial. It comes to
got it. If you accepted, then they'd automatically think they were on a nice list.
Santa can't be bought.
You do stop at Buc-ee's though, right?
Well, yeah.
Everybody goes to Buc-ee's.
I mean, Rudolph loves the beaver nuggets.
Seriously?
But really, I don't have to stop for many meals because of all the great food that you guys leave me. Great.
Last time, I'm not accusing you of nothing, Santa, but last time you were at my house, my remote control was missing. So you don't know anything about that, do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
You could have brought me a new one or something. Well, what happened to it, Santa? You step on it?
You know that you can replace those batteries. You don't have to throw them away when they stop working.
I didn't know that.
Time to see how much cash.
You have to, you don't, like I said, just don't be saying Santa took anything of yours. Santa's got his own remotes.
No, I just wonder if you saw it.
No, I'm just saying you went there. I'm telling you, Santa has his own remotes.
I figured out how I got on the list. That's how I went.
Santa doesn't need your Philips remote.
It was a Philips too.
Like I said,
does anybody else have a question?
Does Santa have any type of pets other than the reindeer?
Yeah, good question.
That's a great question. We have many cats. We have some dogs. And again, the elves and their families, they have lots of woodland character. They love woodchucks. For some reason, woodchucks seem to be the preferred pet of elves. They like that. But yes, we're great pet owners and we love them all and we take care of them and we make sure that we bring them in when they get cold. We make sure that they always have lots of water and food out.
Tori had a question.
I have a question for Santa. How many reindeers do you have?
Well, we have the classic 8 that we use as my team because they really do a great job. And so we stay with those. But we have hundreds of reindeer up here in the North Pole.
Yes.
Litsy's statement was she should clean her room. So does she need to clean her room before you come on Christmas Eve?
Well, I don't go into her room. I go to the Christmas tree. So if her mom and dad wants the room cleaned, and that's she should do it. But Santa doesn't go into her room. He goes to the Christmas tree.
Don't betray the people.
Thank you, Santa.
We appreciate the heads up on that one, Santa. Janice said they wanted to say Merry Christmas to everyone, and they were thrilled to be a part of the group, and God bless us all for what we're doing. And then Jose has a question that only I would have to ask you. Is there yellow snow in the North Pole? Thanks, Jose, for not asking that, making me do it. Appreciate that.
I said I had hundreds of reindeer.
Got it. That's a yes, Jose.
But no one's writing their name.
All right. I know somebody else has got a question, or Mark.
Santa, next year, can it be magical and maybe can we get some snow?
Good question.
Oh, Texas snow is the most magical snow of all. That takes a lot of snow. I remember 15 years ago, we had a little bit follow-ups on the sleigh, and we left that behind. So unfortunately, Santa is just the gifts are my job. I don't have much control over the weather.
Let me ask you this, Santa. I mean, you go all over the world. How many languages do you speak? Or do you not have to talk to everybody? Since you're just kind of sneaking in, but
Well,
speak a lot of different languages?
it's not sneaking in. I'm
Isn't it?
invited.
So how many languages do you speak?
The wonderful thing about being Santa Claus is when I speak, everyone understands me.
Well, I think most people understand ho, ho, ho.
Well, that's the wonderful thing.
Okay, anybody else with a question for Santa? I get deeper and deeper on his naughty list.
You're not coming out.
I wasn't coming out anyways. It doesn't matter.
This year was already written. You need to be working on this year starting next year, starting this year.
Yeah, I just go to Best Buy on my own. I'll go about September because I know I'm not getting anything. So.
You might ought to get a steam train for all that coal.
That's a good one.
All right, who else has a question? Uh-oh, we got one. Let's see. How Draco's popular. How can Draco be in the nice list again? I think he wants presents or Malfoy. I'm just going to tell you, Draco's got about as much shot as I do. But
I'm just saying this. We definitely have a little obsession for what Draco makes. So like I said, we'll just stay here with the Blue Sky boys and girls.
do you have a favorite party of ours that you went to? Or I know you're going to say they're all equally as good. I mean, like again with your entrances. I mean, you know what? Let me ask that question to the kids. Which entrance did you guys like when Santa came to our party and you were there? What was your favorite way that
I like whenever we rode on the motorcycle.
the motorcycles were cool?
Those were a lot of fun.
Gotta reach forward.
Motorcycle.
I think the motorcycles were my favorite.
Motorcycle is your favorite?
Those were cool. I like the horse and wagon too. That was good.
Well, every year we give it lots of thought and we try to make it special.
Does any of you kids, if at this point in time, if you want to sing a Christmas song or something, that's okay. And maybe if y'all sing the same one, that would be cool too.
Let's pick one.
Yeah, we could pick. You know what? We'll have Santa pick one,
Oh.
and then Santa's got to join in because we know he's got a sweet voice.
Let's see. Remember what I said was my favorite one? Santa Claus comes to town.
Who wants? All right, who all is going to sing? I'll make sure you're off mute.
I do it.
Hold on. Who else? Who all knows the song? And I see that. Hector, you have a question. Hector, you have a question first. Chris, you got to unmute. Actually, do you have a question? If not, the kids are gonna sing.
Some people know. I'm gonna sing.
All right, Santa, if you don't mind, you want to get them started on the song, or?
Ellen, unmute Charlie.
I thought I did. Chris is over. I unmuted Chris. Where's Charlie at? I don't see Charlie on there. I see Chris.
Okay.
Anybody else that isn't unmuted that wants to be unmuted?
What? Santa.
My dog's trying to break in the back door over there.
We have one more.
Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna choose it.
Where's the, oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are muted.
Nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
April said, bye. I'm gonna go read Harry Potter. Hopefully I get Malfoy this year.
Really working on that. Really working on that.
I don't know if you could take a hint.
One of the younger.
Okay, on the count of three, let's all sing at the same time. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not
I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's making a list.
He's checking it twice.
On the
Find out who's Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees
you when you're sleeping. He knows
He knows if oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not cry. Santa Claus is coming down.
Very, very good job, everybody. That was awesome.
That was fantastic.
Santa, can I ask you a question?
Another one? You're
Yes.
not getting the pink pony.
You know me. But, did you Google the words there? Or did you know them?
Christmas time is here.
Did you Google the words that the lyrics to the song?
If
We can call it magic or we can call it Google, your choice.
Well, that's what I saw you typing. That's all I was saying. Okay. Anybody else with a question? Somebody's got to have a question, I'm sure. Jose, you got like 4 kids. One of them's got to have a question. Hold on, I'm unmuting you.
Trying to suck one of my kids right now.
Round one of them, huh?
Yeah.
Cyrus, did you get your daddy for us?
Oh, there's
All right.
Hey, Sean.
There we go.
See him right now. You pop up.
You have a question for us?
Yes. What do you do to stay in shape?
Staying in Santa shape is really, really hard. You know, we throw lots of snowballs.
I'd like to.
Do some elf lifting. Work on that. Actually, we do lots of endurance training up in the North Pole.
Oh, okay.
Lots of leg. I work on my leg day all the time. Up and down chimneys.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Gotta have leg strength to get it up and down chimneys.
Who's got the piano going? That Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Bill got somebody on with me. Let's wait for
I might save it.
Anybody else have a question? Jonathan, you have a question yet? All right, we're running out of questions here. Raise your hand if you got a question, and I'll unmute you or give you the floor. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon, but I just want to tell everybody this has been great, and Santa, having you on, even though you're a little rough on me with not getting anything for the last 50-something years.
You're rough on yourself. Santa would love to bring you a present.
We all have our version of this.
Pretty got to do the work.
Okay. All right, Santa. Thank you for coming on, and thank you not only for what you do for our kids, but for all the kids around the world, especially at a time like this when everything has been 2020 is not a very good year for anybody, but thank you for making it brighter for us for what you're doing today. We appreciate it.
The Blue Sky boys and girls are definitely my favorite boys and girls. So Santa loves you. Santa looks forward to bringing your gifts. And Santa's going to say goodbye because we got lots of work to do. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye,
Santa. Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
Santa.
Bye, Blue Skies.